back to Sabor a Mi. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make some tacos. Some of them call them street tacos. Some just call them tacos. I don't know, but they're tacos. We're going to be making chicken tacos, chicharrón tacos, al pastor tacos, and carne asada tacos. I will leave the ingredients at the description of this video so you can try them out. Okay guys, so here we have the ingredients. We're going to start off with our al pastor because we have to marinate it and cook it for a while, okay? So we have our pork roast here. You can use any kind of pork meat. This is about 3.5 pounds. We're gonna say 3 pounds because it does have a bone in here. Okay, we're gonna use some pineapple juice and pineapples, some vinegar. You can use apple cider or white vinegar, it's up to you. We're gonna have salt or garlic powder, cumin, pepper, oregano, and some guajillo chili powder. We're also gonna use some achiote, okay? And this is what it looks like. So the achiote, we're gonna mix all this up, and this is gonna be our paste for our al pastor marinade. Okay guys, so we're gonna cut our meat, okay? On the bottom of the meat, it does have some fat. You can leave it on or take it off. It's up to you. I'm gonna try and take it off just because that's gonna be a lot of oil, a lot of grease that it's gonna let out, okay? And we don't want it to dilute the flavor of the paste that we're gonna make. Okay, so we're gonna leave it like this. We're gonna flip it over. Don't forget it has a bone here. So we're gonna cut it. You can cut it as thin or as thick as you like. I feel like the thinner, the better, just so it can cook faster. Okay, and I'll show you. Now that we have our meat cut up, what we're gonna do is we're going to mix our seasonings together. I did mix some seasonings in here already. We will put some vinegar in there. And I will put the measurements on the description of this video, you guys. So you're gonna mix this really good until the achiote is well blended in here. Okay, now that we have dissolved our achiote, we're gonna put our pork in there and let it marinate for at least an hour to 2 hours, or you can even leave it overnight. We're gonna get some skewers, okay? I'm gonna use 2 just so we can hold it. And we're gonna put pieces of pineapple. And this is a pineapple, a fresh pineapple that you grab at the store, and you're gonna use it as a stand for your, to hold your meat. Okay, so now we're gonna start putting our meat in here piece by piece. done with our meat. Okay, I went ahead and put pineapples here just for flavor. Pineapples up here, pineapples in between. We are going to put it in the oven, 350 degrees for an hour, hour and a half. You can keep on checking on it because the heat varies depending on your oven. Okay guys, here we have 3 pounds of pork fat that we are going to cut up to make into chicharrones. This is good. The more meaty, the better. But you also need the fat because that's what's going to cook it and make the chicharron. But we couldn't find some that had more meat than that. So this will have to do. Okay, so we're just going to cut it up in pieces so we can start frying and making our chicharrones. Okay guys, so now we have our pork fat all cut up. I do want to ask you guys to please be careful when you cut your pork fat because the knife and your hand and the cutting board will get slippery because it's all lard and you don't want to cut yourself. Okay, so please just be careful. Now we're going to put this in our pan so we can start frying them. We're not going to add anything just yet. We're just going to put it in our pan. Okay, so let me show you guys. Let me move you guys over here. We're gonna turn our stove on. We're gonna put we're not gonna put oil or anything, you guys. Obviously, because this is all lard. You know? It's all fatty like me. Just a little bit. Just using one hand, I don't wanna get my other hand oily. Excuse the wire. That's for my green light for you guys can see better. Okay, so now that we have our pork fat in there, we're going to put it probably medium heat, not medium high, not medium low, just medium heat. We're gonna cover this and we're gonna let them cook. Actually, we're gonna let them fry. So don't add anything, but just your pork fat. Okay, so now our chicharrones are ready. We're gonna take them out and strain them. We're gonna let them sit there for a little bit until they release all the oil that they had. Okay, so here we have our flank meat, Arrachera or Ranchera. Everybody calls it different, but it's already seasoned and it's already chopped up in pieces. That the meat market that I go to, they already season it for me. But if you want to season it to give it a good flavor, you can add orange juice, a little bit of lime juice, garlic salt, a little bit of onion salt, and Carne Asada seasoning. Okay, so we're just gonna let this cook. We're gonna put it medium heat until it's well done. And here we're gonna make a salsa. We're gonna roast our green tomatoes, our chile, our onions, our tomato. Now that we've strained our chicharrones, we are gonna put them in a napkin. We're gonna put them on a napkin and just squeeze the excess oil out. Okay? Is we are gonna flavor our chicharrones. So for this amount, we're gonna use half a cup of water and we are going to use salt. I will put the measurements on there. We will make it kind of salty. And we're just gonna pour lightly over our chicharrones just so they can get the flavor. Once they're mixed and you're done seasoning them with the salt, we're gonna put them in a bowl or in a plate, just so we won't leave them here and they won't get soggy. Okay, this is what they're gonna look like. So here we have our tomatoes that we were roasting with our red tomato or green tomato, the chile, the onions, garlic, some salt, and a little bit of water, and a green chili. And here's our carne asada that is already done. And we also put some green onions to roast, just to have on the side. Okay, and our al pastor is done. And look how it just falls off the bone, you guys. It is so tender. Look at that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it up so we can put it in our tacos. So here we have our meat made. We have our carne asada, we have our al pastor, and we have our chicharrones. I'm gonna go ahead and put al pastor on here just to warm it up and cook it a little more. I like it well done. Add a little bit of more juice to it. Okay, so now we have our al pastor, well done, and our carne asada warmed up. We're gonna add a little bit of oil to the grill just to warm up our tortillas. Just a tiny bit, about that much. So now that our tortillas are nice and warmed up, a little bit crispy, not that much, we're gonna start making our tacos. So I'm doubling up the tortillas, okay? We're gonna add carne asada to one. We're gonna add the al pastor to the other. And we're gonna add the chicharrones to the third one. Okay guys, so here are our tacos. Now we're gonna put our toppings on it. We're gonna add onions. I'm gonna add cilantro. I'm gonna add some salsa. And lime on the side. We're gonna put some radishes and a grilled onion. Okay guys, here it is. Here are the tacos. We have carne asada, al pastor, and chicharrón with some onions and some radishes. We're gonna try our carne asada. Cheers. Very good. I added lime to it. I eat lime with everything. And drink this with everything. Now we're gonna try al pastor. Very good. Very good. I put double tortilla because they're so tiny, and I packed it with meat. Now we're gonna try our chicharrón. Very good. This is a hit, guys. So I will leave the ingredients on the description of this video. Go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions, just leave a comment. Thank you for watching.